Right now, some states are offering a huge benefit to potential employees, an offer of student loan repayment. It's all in an effort to attract and retain good workers. It's primarily happening in states with aging populations, with a goal of attracting young, skilled workers who wouldn't have to worry about repaying the entire cost of their student loans because the state would help. Right now, nearly 7 in 10 college seniors say student loan debt will affect their life and career choices after they graduate. Elizabeth Pran is following the story. Elizabeth, so which states are we talking about here?
Yeah, well, there's quite a long list, so I'm going to go through it with you. But I want to start with focusing on the jobs report that we got out today. I know we've been talking about it throughout the hour when we say an increase in the workforce. So we're right around 336,000. And you look at those with a college degree, that stayed pretty steady. The group I want to focus on with you is those who maybe have a high school diploma, no college degree. It went up less than 1%. It was 0.3%. So you may say, well, that's only a slight uptick, but really that's someone's livelihood, that's someone's job and family, putting food on the table. So it's no secret that America faces really this perfect storm. You have labor shortages, and then you have strict college degree requirements. So these factors are icing out really millions of people from the workforce. So having a college degree may be unobtainable or too expensive. So there's really a push across the United States to remove not only the stigma, but the requirements of a higher education. The phrase that we're seeing is called the paper ceiling, so tearing down the paper ceiling. So states and companies are starting to get really creative. They're looking at incentives for people to stay in state, maybe if they're already in the state, or lowering standards of work requirements, meaning they don't care if you have a college degree. They're taking a more dynamic look at a potential employee. So you said states. I want to start with the list of companies that we're seeing. I see IBM, Accenture, Dell, Bank of America, Delta. You can go on and on. But we also have 16 states that have scrapped college degree requirements to fill government vacancies. So talk about an unusual sight, right, Nichole? It's really crisscrossing party lines. The government seems to be working in bipartisan fashion to take on the private sector. You see Maryland and Utah, Colorado, Pennsylvania. It's a trend taking off across the country, opening doors for those who may have been overlooked before.
Opportunity became very limited for individuals who did not have bachelor's degrees. And now in the past, I'd say, 18-ish months, we're starting to see that trend thankfully reverse. Because again, when you put a bachelor's degree in place, particularly if there isn't a specific need for one, you are eliminating the vast majority of Black workers, Hispanic workers, veterans, rural workers.
So let's talk about if you do have a college degree. Well, guess what? You're getting courted as well. Look at the state of Vermont. They say, listen, if you graduate and you stay in state, we'll pay you $2,500 a year towards your student debt. At least 42 states, Nichole, have created some type of debt forgiveness program, all in an effort to get some of those folks to stay in, maybe have a family, start a family, and contribute to that state government. And like you mentioned, it's very enticing. We had students say, listen, I will live where I can make more money and have money to pay off my student debt, even if it's not where I geographically want to be at that point in my life. Nichole, back to you.
All right, Elizabeth Pran live for us. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.